Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me for the week of December 6th through the 12th, 2021 in my classic HP size planner. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here is a look at my December monthly spread in my classic HP size planner. I'm still loving this Infinite Lotus printable that I've been using and am going to be using into 2022. For the rest of December, I will be using this vertical line layout from Cloth and Paper. And for this week, I'm going to be using some of the watercolor winter floral stickers, some of the page circle stickers, and then also these lined florals, all from Create with Mandy. I will also be adding in a quote sticker from that Noel sheet from AliciaMichelleXO. And those are the 3 washi tapes I'm going to be incorporating into this week's spread. I do have a bunch of meetings and appointments this week. As you can see, I pulled out 5 box stickers for them. I decided because there was so much of that going on that I'm going to start with doing my clusters, and then once all of those clusters around the box stickers are down, I'll be able to figure out where I have a lot of white space and where I can put down a larger quote cluster to have like a focal deco point on the spread. I'm going to be starting out on Monday. I do have a conference for work, so I'm putting down some of this gold foiled spotted washi along with a page circle sticker. I am going to layer a colorful box sticker on top, but I did decide to pull in one of the watercolor winter florals. I went with this holly one, this hollyberry one, and I'm sticking it down pretty much right on that page circle sticker. I actually really like the way it looks with the green and red kind of transparently laying over the page circle and having the font or the type from the page circle poke through. I'm using a little bit of whiteout so that you won't see those stickers through my colorful box. And then I am done with Monday's cluster. I do have a cluster on Tuesday as well to mark off a dentist appointment, and I definitely don't want the clusters to look like similar or symmetric in any way, given that they're right next to each other. So I decided to pull in my Spotty Dotty washi tape and put it towards the top of the cluster, given that the washi's at the bottom of the cluster on Monday. I'm going to lay down this outline floral or line floral sticker from Create with Mandy. I absolutely love these florals. I've been wanting to use them for weeks and just keep bringing in newer stickers, and this week I had to use them because I just love them so much. So I put that down, and then I'm putting down this kind of like evergreen sprig from the watercolor winter florals, and I'm going to lay down a box sticker on top of that. Again, the box itself will be kind of more so towards the bottom of the cluster, so it's kind of opposite of what the cluster on Monday looks like. And just like that cluster on Monday, I am using a little bit of whiteout so that you don't see through the sticker. I apologize for that cut there. I received 3 different phone calls while I was trying to do this plan with me. So you are going to see a couple of different cuts throughout the spread, or I should say throughout the video. And that was one of them. Next, I'm going to work on Friday. I have 2 things going on Friday, which means that I'm going to be putting down 2 different box stickers. And because of that, I wanted the cluster to be a little bit larger. So I pulled out this lined floral sticker that was a little bit larger. I kind of have it laying on its side. And then I'm bringing in just a tiny bit of this messy grid washi tape towards the bottom of that cluster. I do want to incorporate a color into this spread, but I didn't want to bring in a page circle, so I pulled out this poinsettia sticker, and at first I was really unsure as to where I was going to lay it down because it didn't look right if I just plopped it right on top of the line floral sticker I already have. So I put down this first box sticker, used a little bit of whiteout so that you couldn't see any of the black line florals or that grid washi through. And then I tried putting down the poinsettia sticker again, and I realized that I liked the way that it looked when it was kind of layered over one of the boxes and then under one of the other box sticker. So I placed it down, but I am going to use some whiteout so that you can't see the black edge of that colorful box through. And I think it just like gives it a little bit of a cleaner look, and it kind of allows the red to pop a bit more. I'm sticking that sticker down completely, and then I am going to layer down that second box sticker on top. I actually really like the way that that cluster ended up coming out. I was like very unsure about it as I was doing it, but the end result I think worked out. Now I'm going to do my last cluster surrounding a box sticker on Thursday. I definitely want to incorporate one of the page circles, and I decided what I was going to do is layer down this kind of like semicircle wreath and put the page circle kind of right in the middle of it. I'm just cutting off some excess from the edges of the sheet, and then you will see me laying down that page circle sticker. It actually ended up working out to be like kind of the perfect size to fit right in there. And I did think about incorporating a little bit of washi tape, but I ended up deciding against it. That was the second cut for the second phone call of the video. But I'm putting down that box sticker right now, using a little bit of whiteout, of course. Definitely a simple cluster, but I think that's a good thing given that the cluster on Friday is so big and has a like much brighter pop of color to it. Now looking at the spread as a whole, I can see that there's a bunch of white space on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm going to do a larger cluster in that area using one of the quotes from AliciaMichelleXO. I am going to put down some of the line florals from Create with Mandy. I'm using one of the larger page circles from Create with Mandy as well. And then I do incorporate some gold spotted washi tape too. So I'm going to put that down towards the bottom of the spread, lining it up with where I'm intending on putting that page circle down. And then I will put that page circle on the page. I did pull out one of the watercolor winter floral stickers. It's kind of a longer wintergreen sticker with a little red berries on it, and I was like, I don't know, I couldn't exactly figure out where to lay it, and then I thought about just putting it kind of like smack dab over that page circle sticker, and I really like the way that that came out. Again, I like having the transparent green and red with the font still poking through. I debated putting down another of those watercolor winter florals, but decided against it. And I am going to use this Tidings of Great Joy quote sticker. I'm putting it down on my wax paper just to get a little bit of the stick off the back, and also having it on the wax paper lets me see exactly like where I want to lay it down on the page. I do think I ended up laying it down a tiny bit crooked, but I'm okay with that. Overall, I really like the way that this cluster came out. It still leaves me with plenty of room to put a to-do list down on Saturday and a to-do list down on Sunday, which is good. With that quote sticker down, I actually am all finished with the deco for this spread, and I just have to put down some washi tape and my dot stickers for my work schedule. You may have just caught it, but that was the third cut in this Plan With Me for a phone call. I still cannot believe that that happened. That's definitely never happened to me before. Not that many phone calls in one Plan With Me, at least. So I'm using very neutral washies and the avant-garde dot stickers from Cloth and Paper to do my work schedule. I really wanted to go with a more understated vibe for this week's spread. I'm not exactly sure that I pulled that off, but I wanted the colors to be a little bit more muted and for the spread overall to just have a little bit more of a serene vibe to it. And so I figured that sticking with washi that was just black and white and dot stickers that were just plain black would kind of help with that. Given that the colors that I did choose for this week's spread do tend to stand out a lot, right? I use green and I use red, and those can definitely pop, which is not a bad thing. But again, I really wanted the spread overall to have a little bit of like an understated vibe. So that was my reasoning behind the two washi tapes that I chose. I'm using the Spotty Dotty on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday for one office. And then I'm using the Messy Grid Washi for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to indicate another office. I do split my time between two offices on Tuesday, which is a little rough, but I think might be changing in 2022. Now that I have my work schedule down, we are all done with this week's spread. I do really like the way that this came out. It's been a little while since I've used this vertical line layout, so sometimes I feel like I need to kind of like, I'm still getting my bearings when I'm using a layout for the first time in a while. But I love the way this spread came out. I hope you did as well. As always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.